Live. Yay, it finally let me hit the button. Let me just get the VTuber connected. Hopefully it connects properly so that people can throw shit at me. Alright. Hello all. We're playing Dear Esther, Landmark Edition. Avi, you've played this before.
Yes.
Should I turn on the director's commentary or no?
I didn't play it with the director's commentary, and I don't think it, like, the story speaks for itself.
Alright.
Are you forgetting to ask someone?
Welcome.
Why don't you ask me that question?
There's no sprint in this, by the way. Maybe put subtitles if that's an option.
Let's see.
Options, if it's an
audio.
option...
Closed captions, yeah.
There we go.
If it's an option, can you turn off the narrator and let me narrate instead?
No.
I'm a good narrator. Would you like a sample?
Sure. Ooh, flashlight.
So this here is the little house with the dirty... Oh, that's a dirty ass toilet. What the fuck? Okay, I don't want to narrate anymore. I don't want to narrate anymore. No. This is gross. This is a gross house. This is a gross house. I hate this house. Fuck this house.
Oh. No way up, man.
No way up. This is purely just a story, though. Like, there's... That's the main appeal.
See that chemical formula on the wall? See, after my lung cancer diagnosis, me and my drunkie associate...
What?
Oh,
I meant drugs associate.
Let's go along the coast. That's where I saw the gull, and I'm gonna follow the gull. This is pretty.
Really is. Do you want me to pull up the trophy guide? Because there is a trophy guide.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, listen to that ambience. It's so pretty. Except when I talk, then it's not really that pretty at all. In fact, I should probably stop talking so you can hear the ambience. Like right now. In a minute.
Ambient is a sleep aid. It is silent.
Ooh, what's this? Actually, I'm curious. I saw stairs that probably head up to the other path. I want to see that. hey, there's also a way up further. Ooh. Oh!
Slippy slidey.
Wonder what happens if I walk up the other way. Because either way, I can make it back there. Or it might just be that all of the pathways are falling.
This is split up into chapters, by the way. So this is chapter
Right.
1, the lighthouse.
Oh, it's an actual walking sim?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's got a story and a narrator. So Stanley Parable then? Avi, you've played. Oh, Avi's muted. Who knows? I've never played this before. Avi's the one who has.
I mean, I can answer some of the questions.
Alright, well.
Will they be accurate answers?
Oh.
Definitely. So, what's your question about this game? No, that guy's done talking. But what question do you have for me?
Basically, is this like Stanley Parable or longer?
It's
I don't know.
not.
I've never played this game.
It's not like Stanley Parable. This is. There's no real choices in this. It's just a straight line, but the story is great. It's more similar to Edith Finch,
Mm-hmm.
but without the like different mechanics in the different places.
Also, my brain is fried. Someone said walking sim, and I'm like, like Sims, the anime.
But huh?
Sims the
Yeah.
anime.
The anime? There's an anime?
No. My brain thinks there is.
I would like to have a word with your brain.
But what's even the
Dico
dialogue in
lover.
the Sims anime? Is it like, go to the apple to that? Come here. I actually don't know how the Sims talk. I don't know how they talk.
Simlish, Animal Crossing, about the same, I would say.
I only know how to talk Pikmin.
Hmm.
Did you know I think they have an actual translating Simlish guide?
Really?
Because they've made Simlish covers of songs. It's for use in The Sims. Just like Hollow Knight NPCs? Just like Hollow Knight NPCs. Ah. But hello, Kanton. I want to go down to the beach and check out that Fibonacci spiral.
So
Can I?
this place gives you spiritual
Whee! Oh.
dysentery.
What?
Is
He
there
said-
supposed to be voice lines? Yes, there are voice lines. Hey!
I think there's
Ye-
another one where you can die from staying in the water at the start for like 11 seconds
Well,
by drowning.
I do want to check out more of that area, so let me just find a safer way down. Can't hear anything from it. Hold on. Hold on.
There's
Properties.
there's subtitles that pop up when the voice lines do. And so if we've gotten to an area, the voice lines have probably already popped up.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me just do this and then check OBS. Yeah, it should be playing. Okay, the only safe way down is to find those areas with the fallen rocks. Or take the stairs, which is boring. Now I hear it. Yay! Alright, I know there's stuff on the beach, so I'm gonna take the long way and walk along the beach. Hold on, what? Oh, yeah, you turned the tree on to flashing mode. Huh. Yeah, here it is. Ah, this time it's the rainbow.
Dashing through the snow.
So wait, there's one for standing in the water.
I think at the start, like by the ramp. You remember where that was? Like right outside the...
Do you think this one would also work?
Let's try it. Stay in there for like around... I'll just stay in there, see if it pops. It should be like around 12 seconds or so. I don't know.
Do you have to go deeper?
I could.
Try it. That might be it. Yep. Yeah, stay here for like 12.
Whee! Be the water. Embrace the water,
back.
yes.
There it is.
Got another book today, that's $9. Hell yeah! Avi, any more that I should be paying attention to?
Hold on a second. Let me check.
Of course.
Oh, there is a trigger.
Dear Esther.
I mean,
I found myself to be as featureless as this ocean, as shallow and unoccupied as this bay, a listless wreck without identification. My rocks are these bones, and a careful fence to keep the precipice at bay. Shot through me caves, my forehead a mount. This aerial will transmit into me so. All overexposed, the nervous system, where Donnelly's boots and yours and mine still trample. I will carry a torch for you. I will leave it at the foot of my headstone. You will need it for the tunnels that carry me under.
There is a trophy for director's commentary. I didn't realize.
Ooh. Well, something fell down here. Ah. Car wreck.
Very
Why
much
does he
so.
sound Scottish?
Because he probably is.
He probably is. The game is called Dear Esther. I know
I
nothing about it. Avi's played it before.
I've played it
I
once
noticed-
a while ago. So
I noticed that the achievement things are not in English. The titles.
Mm-hmm. So he's probably Scottish.
Did we already address the circle on the ground?
Yeah, I looked at it for a bit.
Is that the... No, it's not the perfect... Is that the perfect... What's it called?
Golden ratio, Fibonacci sequence.
I don't think so, is it?
Oh, I know how to accurately describe this.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh no, I don't know.
Thank you, Will.
Thank you.
Your
Will.
commentary is incredibly
A map?
important.
Maybe.
You're welcome.
Anyway, we're going back up onto the previous path because I don't think there's any way forward there.
Mhm.
Questions? Any book recs? The original Howl's Moving Castle by Diana Wynne Jones is great. There's
That
an
is
arrow
good.
pointing to somewhere, so it's a direction. Yeah.
Book recommendations.
Hmm.
Let's see. It's a very old series. I highly doubt you'll find it. But if you're into young adult novels, you'll probably like it. It's a series called The Virals. I read it a lot as a kid. However, I have not seen the books in libraries for about 9 years now, so...
Mm-hmm. Most of my books are YA. Alright.
Brilliant. Hey, if
Of
you can...
Mice and Magic.
thought you were
Say
gonna
that
say of
again?
mice and men.
Of Mice and Magic by David Farland. Funny enough, all the titles, I think it's a trilogy, are based on classics.
I
Like we
had
got The Wizard of Ooze, Freaky Fly Day or something.
Of
Love
Mice
that.
and Magic? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what Ferret said.
Yep.
If I may make a suggestion,
Mhm.
I
Go
don't
for it.
remember who wrote it because I read it a very long time ago. I think this was high school.
Mm-hmm.
It's a book called The Alchemist. Great book.
Hmm.
I think I've heard of it.
I remember reading The Unwanteds.
Unwanted is good.
I think I
Mhm.
read the first book.
I read a
Um,
good deal of them, then accidentally left my collection somewhere and they never mailed them back to me.
The Septimus Heap series by Angie Sage.
I've not read that one.
Another
That
one I
one
remember reading.
is one of my favorites, and also where I get my internal like world building of magic.
They were God-fearing people, those shepherds. There was
Yeah.
no love in the relationship. Donnelly tells me that they had one Bible that was passed around in strict rotation. It was stolen by a visiting monk in 1776, 2 years before the island was abandoned altogether. In the interim, I wonder, did they assign chapter and verse to the stones and grasses, marking the geography with a superimposed significance that they could actually walk the Bible and inhabit its contradictions?
Avi, I just sent a known Mike. The name I kind of remember is that.
No, wait, let me see. Let me check.
Does the term soul of the world make sense to you?
It was him. You're right. It's been
Yeah.
so long since I read that, but that book was great.
It was.
Another book that I remember reading, which it was
Dear
a good
Esther,
book. I'm gonna
I met Paul.
stop.
I made my own little pilgrimage. My Damascus, a small semi-detached on the outskirts of Wolverhampton. We drank coffee in his kitchen and tried to connect to one another. Although he knew I hadn't come in search of an apology, reason or retribution, he still spiraled in panic, thrown high and lucid by his own dented bonnet. Responsibility had made him old. Like us, he'd already passed beyond any conceivable boundary of life.
Go ahead. Avi? Another book?
I forgot what I was gonna say.
I find myself increasingly unable to find that point where the hermit ends and Paul and I begin. We are woven into a sodden blanket, stuffed into the bottom of a boat to stop the leak and hold back the ocean. My neck aches from staring up at the aerial. It mirrors the dull throb in my gut where I am sure I've begun to form another stone. In my dreams, it forms into a perfect representation of Lot's wife, head over her shoulder, staring along the motorway at the approaching traffic in a vacuum of fatalistic calm.
How many lists post
Oh,
the stream?
chemical
You got it.
formula?
Yeah. Pretty much the same one we saw on the inside of the shack.
Huh.
Oh, also I gotta apologize, Ju.
Mm-hmm.
The first tree is the wrong game. It's not the first in the two. I meant his home is where one starts. But still, this is a great game.
Yeah, so we'll have 2 different games to play, and then maybe we can grab another.
Mm-hmm. Can we not walk across the water?
I mean, at a certain point, it gets too deep and we drown.
The main character is like Infinity Nikki,
Huh.
made of silk.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
but
I can
okay.
at least go, like, shin deep in water.
I remember what I wanted to say, by the way, the book. It's a fairly small book, this one. But it's very messed up in a sense. It's called The Fifth
Alright.
Child.
Where I know that.
Come back.
It's a very weird book.
Why do I know that name?
Hold on. Plot synopsis: these two people who work together get married. They have this like dream of a perfect family. The fifth child comes along and he's literal Satan spawn. But the thing is, he's not literal Satan spawn. Since this game takes place in like before people knew what like Asperger's or autism was.
Mm-hmm.
He's just on the spectrum.
Exactly. But no, but there's like a bit where he literally kills a cat.
Ooh. That goes past the autism and into that kid might have a little bit more problems than just the autism. That needs
I've
to be
become
looked at.
convinced I'm not alone here.
But
Even
they
though I'm
straight
equally
up
sure
thought he
it
was
is simply
possessed.
a delusion brought
Yeah,
upon by
that might
circumstance.
also be a part of it.
I do not, for instance, remember where I found the candles, or why I took it upon myself to light such a strange pathway. Perhaps it is only for those who are bound to follow.
Psychopath low-key, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Still a good book though. Really good book.
Mm-hmm. Oh, are these the headstones?
I mean, there were a few of them along the path earlier.
There's something about finding a torch.
People will say this was Stonehenge.
Yeah.
What's the meaning of stone? Hey.
The book I'm reading has a winged cat on the cover. Hell yeah! I'm curious. Is this the
Familiars?
same
No.
divot from earlier?
I don't
There's
have
also
that.
I
Yep.
always, whenever book talk happens, I always bring up a series of unfortunate events, and this time is
Oh,
no
yeah.
different.
I will second that.
I was like, my
Oh,
grandmother was like, "Here, read some of these," and then was confused when I turned out morbid.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, the whole series is tongue in cheek. Like,
Mhm.
there's nothing inherently bad about it.
Mhm. It's very, like, average for young adult fiction. Like, I have read some books that are
Yeah.
truly horrific.
I do believe it's more children's fiction.
Mhm.
Yeah, like there's a scene where the kids fall down an elevator shaft.
Yep.
Mhm.
If anyone here has read the book, the author's like, there's no words which can describe how terrifying this must have been for the children. And then the next 3 pages are just black, like inked out fully.
Dear Esther, I have now driven the stretch of the M5 between Exeter and Bristol over 21 times. But although I have all the reports and all the witnesses, and have cross-referenced them within a millimetre using my Ordnance Survey maps, I simply cannot find the location. You'd think there would be marks to serve as some evidence. It's somewhere between the turn-off for Sanford and the welcome break services, but although I can always see it in my rear-view mirror, I have as yet been unable to pull ashore.
When did this game come out?
2012.
Oh my gosh, this is fantastic for 2012.
Is that a firefly? No, it's too far offshore.
No.
But man, you would not believe your eyes.
Yeah.
10 million.
It looks like a ship's.
I'm gonna slip down because wait, no, there's definitely stuff if I take the other path, so I'm gonna go do that.
There's this short that I saw where there was a guy singing on the guitar, and he goes, "If I get 1,000 hugs from 10,000," and then he starts shrieking. The caption, he thought the bugs were real.
Oh, no. Alright, let's take this other path. I've got to investigate all paths equally.
I can't believe my eyes. I can't believe my eyes. I can't believe
Face.
my eyes. I can't believe my eyes.
Trash.
Oh god,
Eyes.
this game is so realistic.
Once you're on the world,
I
I fell
can't-
asleep. Yep. I remember having, I think I literally memorized it and then our school had us perform it at some point.
Firefly.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I
think I still have it memorized.
Same. At least partially.
Those
I don't know
children's?
what. I think so.
Yeah.
I have almost all of the album that it's on memorized.
Damn.
Hell yes.
It's Owl City is one of my favorite artists.
The piano
Can we
is
talk
fire?
about-
Agreed.
Can we talk about the fact that no one ever talks about Alligator Sky?
Alligator Sky is so good, both versions. But
Yeah,
I do prefer the rap one.
I was gonna say that the rap version's so much better.
Okay, can definitely go up that way. I want to check all this out first.
I do somehow kind of miss the genre of like music that is kind of about space but not really about space, but it feels like
Yes.
space. That's
Ooh, there's
just
a
Owl
path back
City.
that way.
Oh,
I know there's another song like that. I'll see if I can find it.
my mom absolutely hated Galaxies because it says, "Dear God, I was terribly lost," and I'm like, Mom, this guy's religious. This guy's a Christian. He's talking to God, not taking his name in vain or whatever.
There must be a hole in the bottom of the boat.
She's like, it still makes me
How else
uncomfortable.
could new hermits have arrived?
It's your mom.
That's my mom. Yeah.
Where was I when the rockets came to life? Carry
Huh.
You away.
that fake out end in that song, and then the key change is chills
It's
every
so
time.
good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. We need to have just like a
Yeah, neither
binge
did
night.
he eat, and neither did he eat nor drink. It says on the side of the boat.
Thank you. I got neither did he.
I got just
Mhm.
did. But yeah, we need to have an Owl City album binge night.
Absolutely yes.
And sky sailing.
And we need silhouettes. I love silhouette.
Yes.
And I
Just
can't find it.
all the albums.
There were like I did that a while ago. Just Owl City Mix. I looked up.
Mhm.
There are a lot of songs that I knew that I didn't know was him.
Oh yeah.
When can I see you again? Good times.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Beautiful
exactly. Good
Times.
Good
No
Times
jump
was one of
button
them.
struggle, exactly.
I had no
wanna get
idea that
lunch.
Good Times was him.
It is.
I have
Is there
some
more-
of the songs just downloaded like to my like drive
Mhm.
because back in the day he would do these little like pre-release things and do like little games on his website and stuff where like if you did the game
Actually,
then
there's
you
a
could
path back to
download
that
the song.
Mhm.
I'm just going, which way do I go? There's a path that way, there's a path this way. This one seems to be the obvious one, so I'll go with the not obvious one.
Mhm.
The no, not just the no jump button struggle, the no sprint button struggle.
Yeah, that's
Mhm.
It's why I really enjoyed pools, because after you, like you can adjust your run speed.
I
And
had
your walk
kidney
speed.
stones, and you visited me in the hospital. After the operation, when I was still half submerged in anesthetic, your outline and your speech both blurred. Now my stones have grown into an island and made their escape, and you have been rendered opaque by the car of a drunk.
Multiple paths. Okay, the other one might be not progression, and this is progression.
Let's go this one. What happens if not? We just backtrack.
Also, you'll hate my math teacher? Oh no.
Oh fuck.
Ooh, there's a pit. Oh,
I
and
say we
all
go
these
down
do-
the
These all kind of lead the same way. Let's.
When I first looked into the shaft, I swear I felt the stones in my stomach shift in recognition.
Well. Whee!
Come back.
Did I get an achievement for that? No? Man.
No, you don't get
No, I
You
got
don't get an-
achievements for deaths.
I was about to say you don't get an achievement for this specific suicide.
I get them for drowning myself and for jumping off a cliff, but not for jumping down the hole.
No.
Man. Okay, this definitely feels like progression.
There is a literal path and a house.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go check the other path first. Which is such a long walk.
Well, we get to see the really pretty graphics.
That's
And we
true.
get to
I have no idea why, but I feel like games from like the years 2008 to 2012 had this distinct art style that we don't see anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Like, even like 2004 to like 2012, I
Mhm.
dare say. Like, for example, Half-Life 2, by today's standards. The graphics aren't great, but the art direction is so good that it still feels like the most RTX ray tracing HDR thing you'd see today. You
And that's
don't
the thing
need.
is, games don't need HDR RTX.
Yeah, you don't need like super ultra realistic graphics. You just need good art direction to make it feel realistic.
And even then, you can do stylization.
Exactly.
One of my assignments was locked behind a password, and I asked my teacher, and she didn't remember, and just removed the password wall. Damn.
Well,
I mean,
Well, then it's kind of like
Yeah,
why
that-
have the password wall in the first place.
yeah, it's
Exactly.
good for access, not great for having a system of keeping it secure. I
Taking
guess.
25% off the
I've
test
begun
because
to
you need
wonder
to
if
take it
Donovan's
Thursday.
voyage here was as prosaic as it was presented.
Fuck.
How disappointed not to have found the bones of the holy man. No wonder he hated the inhabitants so. To him, they must have seemed like barnacles mindlessly clinging to a mercy seat. Why cling so hard to the rock?
Oh.
Because it is the only thing that stops us from sliding into the ocean. Into oblivion.
But like, I'm just coming off the tails of playing Alan Wake, right? Game came out in 2012. I would say it has a similar art style to Half-Life 2, which came out in 2004. There is a massive difference in years, but they look fairly similar art style-wise. This game as well, it feels same vibe.
No other assignment was password locked, and you needed to do all to do the practice test, which you need to do the unit test. I see.
That's dumb.
yeah.
Reminds me of how I had
Real
like
dumb.
17 classes. All of them had different platforms to access them through.
Colleague.
Yep.
Timmy can't wait to go to
Yeah.
colleague.
I was gonna say, Temmie.
Literally just the same. Hold on. Did I miss a path?
Nope.
Alright, so back to the progression. Breaking my ankles casually, don't mind that.
My favorite
You
thing
mean
to do.
Minecraft.
Me and Minecraft, yeah. A
Feather
flying
falling 5
mechanic would be
bajillion.
really useful, yeah.
A flying mechanic in this game?
Flying mechanics are always useful if you think about it. Helps you get
Yeah, but
places
do they
quicker.
make sense in the logic of the game?
How
No.
else do you fix airplanes on a dime?
Like, yes, I understand fast travel is helpful.
But in a game like
Uh,
this,
If it's
It
it's
is
a dream, then yeah.
Yeah, if it's
Well-
a dream and it's supposed to be unrealistic in the dream, then yes.
This is more
Speaking
How many
of
nightmare, it
dreams,
seems.
it does. Speaking of dreams, I've been trying to look for something for the last couple days. The other day, I had a dream, then I found it, and then when I woke up, I forgot where I found it in the dream.
Oh, yes, yes,
Yeah.
I remember you telling me about that.
that's
Did you ever
actually
find it?
happened to me before. Except I found the thing I was looking for.
Lucky.
I hate when I have a dream where I do or get something really cool, and I'm really happy
begun to
about
climb.
it.
Away from the sea and towards the center. It is a straight line to the summit, where the evening begins to coil around the aerial and squeeze the signals into early silence. The bothy squats against the mount to avoid the gaze of the aerial. I too will creep under the island like an animal and approach it from the northern shore.
The fuck is a bothy?
Someone look it up. But, you know, I've had dreams where like I went to like fucking a Ren fair or a con, and it was like with a bunch of you guys, and I had so much fun, and I got a bunch of cool shit, and then I wake up at home in my bed with none of the cool shit, and I just go, man.
It's
Uh,
apparently a small hut or cottage in Scotland.
Then that'd be it.
That'd be it. I had a friend who had a really interesting idea of dreams like that. her idea of it was like a different version of you from another dimension, and or like a timeline diversion of you, and you got to glimpse a little bit of their life, and sometimes they get to glimpse a little bit of yours.
Dang.
So that's why I forget needing to tell somebody
The
something.
bothy was
Yep.
constructed originally in
'Cause
the
they
early
stole it.
1700s.
Yes.
By then, shepherding had formalized into a career. The first habitual shepherd was a man called Jakobsen, from a lineage of migratory Scandinavians. He was not considered a man of breeding by the mainlanders. He came here every summer whilst building the bothy, hoping eventually that becoming a man of property would secure him a wife and a lineage. Donnelly records that it did not work. He caught some disease from his malcontented goats and died 2 years after completing it. There was no one to carve white lines into the cliff for him either.
Damn. Let's see, there's a little thing over here, there's one over here. Let's go check the side one first. Well, not main one first. I just saw the path divergence and I went, this is the one that doesn't have paths. We gotta
And
go
this
through
would be
this
the
one
bothy.
first. Yep. Ooh, there's writing on the wall.
It's like a person riding a horse, kind of.
When the oil lamps ran out, I didn't pick up a torch, but used the moonlight to read by. When I've pulled the last shreds of sense from it, I will throw Donnelly's book from the cliffs and perhaps myself with it. Maybe it will wash back up through the caves and erupt from the spring when the rain comes, making its return to the hermit's cave. Perhaps it will be back on the table when I wake. I think I may have thrown it into the sea several times before.
Library books are either the best tended or worst tended books. It depends on who was last using them.
Mm-hmm.
It's a small rip in the middle of a page.
Insane.
Oh, I thought the whole page was gone. Thankfully, no.
Nah, that would have said ripped out
Mm-hmm.
or missing. But yeah, no. Torn pages in any book. Bad.
Crime.
Mm-hmm.
Jail.
For
get
sure.
the guy from Inkheart. He'll fix your book. He just can't read it to you.
I actually once had a book, like, at home that, like, I don't know how, but over time it just started to rip. I
Yeah, that's
chanced
usually
it.
old age.
I chanced it and took it to my school library, and the librarian was nice enough to tape it up.
Yay!
Nice.
Oh, nice.
I've
Librarians
actually,
are great.
yeah, I've fixed up 2 books that were in the lost and found cage at my school, and so now they're my books. Like, they were legit, like, almost in chunks.
Damn.
I wouldn't say insects. Sometimes it's just due to the age of the paper and, well, people flipping them, the gentle,
Mishandling.
or just the general wear and tear of the book being read over and over.
Also, it was a fairly big, like, it was an encyclopedia-sized book.
Oh,
and
yeah,
then
those
those
are-
get particularly worn.
Yeah.
In a footnote, the editor comments that at this point, Donnelly was going insane as syphilis tore through his system like a drunk driver. He's not to be trusted. Many of his claims are unsubstantiated, and although he does paint a colourful picture, much of what he says may have been derived directly from his fever. But I've been here, and I know, as Donnelly did, that this place is always half imagined. Even the rocks and caves will shimmer and blur with the right eyes.
You've seen it?
Yeah?
They found Jakobsen in early spring. The thaw had only just come. Even though he'd been dead nearly 7 months, his body had been frozen right down to the nerves and had not even begun to decompose. His fingernails were raw and bitten to the quick. They found the phosphorescent moss that grows in the caves deep under the nails. Whatever he'd been doing under the island when his strength began to fail is lost. He'd struggled halfway up the cliff again, perhaps in a delirium, perhaps trying to reach the Bothy's fire before curling into a stone and expiring.
Damn.
I was gonna say they found Captain America, but clearly not.
Nope.
This man dead.
Yeah, the ribs of a ship.
No redemption for him.
I can fit in those.
No, you couldn't.
Not with that attitude. I will reconfigure my body however I see fit.
Climbing down to the caves, I slipped and fell and have injured my leg. I think the femur is broken. It is clearly infected. The skin has turned a bright, tight pink, and the pain is crashing in on waves, winter tides against my shoreline, drowning out the ache of my stones. I struggled back to the bothy to rest, but it has become clear that there is only one way this is likely to end. The medical supplies I looted from the trawler have suddenly found their purpose. They will keep me lucid for my final ascent.
No, there's a way to save yourself.
Call an ambulance.
I don't
But
think an
no.
ambulance would get here fast enough.
Boiling water.
Yeah, true, boiling water. Oh, hey, there's a case back here. Someone's suitcase, most likely. Maps.
This is luggage.
Yep.
Wait, was that a passport? That looked like a history.
Books.
I thought I saw a passport. I guess not.
Yeah, no, mostly books.
Also, who would put a passport in a luggage if you were to travel?
If you have two
Someone.
passports.
Yeah.
I suppose, but wouldn't you just have them on you? Like in a
Sometimes
handbag?
I
If
or
you don't
something?
need, if you don't need them right away,
Yeah.
like say you're going home in like a month,
I suppose.
then you pull
No,
out the
that-
other passport.
Yeah. There's this show that we get. I don't know if in the States it airs, but there's this show here in Canada called Border Patrol, Border Security, something like that, where they film all the people who get caught with the bad stuff or who are coming in illegally.
I
And
mean,
it's very
we
fun.
have like 6 of those types of shows.
It's very fun to watch how stupid people can be.
Oh, yes.
I watch people who react to body cam footage like that.
Well, down the slide we go.
That's right, the square hole.
That's right, the square hole.
If I were to have attempted going down that, I would have gotten stuck.
Mm-hmm.
Did Jakobsen crawl
Is you
this far?
square?
Can I identify the scratches his nails ruined into the rocks? Am I following him cell for cell, inch for inch? Why did he turn back on himself and not carry through to the ascent?
Oh my god, this place is gorgeous.
It really is.
is. Ooh.
Don't lick the rocks.
I want to lick the
Carol.
rocks.
You don't know what minerals the rocks are.
That's why I want to lick them, because licking them helps you find out what minerals they are.
But what if they're the
That's the
bad
final
kind
test.
of minerals?
They're probably the bad minerals.
Gypsum is a really common one. Calcite is another really common one. Gypsum less so. If I had to guess, this is probably calcite, which is perfectly fine.
I'm reading a web novel and I have a question. How do you imagine a fight between superhumans controlling structures or buildings made of worms that give superpowers while mountain-sized deer are attacking everyone?
What?
First up, you put Marvel fight music.
Yes.
Second up,
I'm gonna go step in this lake.
I don't know. Third, profit.
That sounds like a plan.
So, first of all, you figure out what the biggest threat is. Is the biggest threat the other person wailing on you? Then you handle that threat. Is the biggest threat the deer? Then you handle the deer first. Whichever one you know you can win the fight against even when you're tired, that's the one that you save for last. Throw the rest of your energy into kicking the ass of the one you know you're going to struggle with, because you're going to need that energy.
Fourth step, repeat, yeah. Okay.
Eat them.
Nom nom nom.
So the mountain-sized deer are attacking everyone.
Mhm.
And then there are superhumans controlling structures made of worms that give superpowers superpowers. So, you got worm structures tossed around by superheroes.
They'd stop the traffic back as far as the Sandford Junction and
She
come up the
basically
hard
described the
shoulder like
MC's
radio
plan.
signals from another
Yeah, good
star.
job, Kai.
It took 21 minutes for them to arrive. I watched Paul time it to the second on his watch.
That looks like a circuit.
Yeah. That's a
These are
neuron.
cool. Yeah, that's a neuron. Those are brain cells.
I mean, the drawings have been, like, chemical diagrams and stuff.
I'm baked you a pie. Oh boy, what flavor? Pie flavor!
Yeah, but
Sick
what
ass
flavor
guitar
is
riff.
pie flavor?
3.14.
Delicious.
Thank you.
Oh, that's pretty.
I need to download this area into my brain permanently.
That's what screenshots are for.
I don't have a sense of smell. I need you guys to understand that I know this smell.
Yeah, no, this has a very particular smell.
Yep.
Yeah, like damp rocks and moss. That is.
Damp rocks and moss
Anyway,
with salt. The salt is important.
The salt is important. How do you think the rock got there?
That's true.
Neat. Also, our guy's doing this with a broken leg.
True. That actually makes sense as to why he's not sprinting. Also.
Yep.
Yeah.
How cold is it now? Oh, for you guys, allow me to just check, because I have moved elsewhere, but I can get the temperature in my current area. Well, in my previous
I
area.
have the temperature in all your areas. Give me a sec.
You want Celsius or Fahrenheit? That's an important question.
Because mine is -4 Celsius, which is 25 Fahrenheit.
Yeah, and then mine is 17 Celsius.
That's balmy.
Yeah, that's a t-shirt day.
Mm-hmm.
Negative
It was a
7
t-shirt day.
Celsius.
You're
Dear
at
God.
-7, Will?
Yep.
Mhm. Oh wait, room temperature or outside?
Outside.
Outside.
Okay, same answer.
What?
Yeah, negative Celsius and Celsius.
Your room right now is -7 Celsius?
No, outside.
Oh.
Oh, if it was -7 in here, it wouldn't be.
Where are these candles still burning?
No clue.
That is an excellent question, which I don't have the answer to.
Like one rainstorm. That's all you need to put out like 90% of the candles in this place. I was about to say, it's not hard to keep a leg wound from getting infected. If this is what you're crawling through, I am unbelievably surprised you don't have more infections.
Mm-hmm. Candles.
I'd assume mud and rocks, dirt.
And then the water I
If the caves
swam
are
in.
my guts, this must be the place where the stones are first formed. The bacteria phosphoresce and rise, singing through the tunnels. Everything here is bound by the rise and fall, like a tide. Perhaps the whole island is actually underwater.
Fungi.
Maybe you're underwater.
Yep. Oh,
I need
fish!
a warm-
It's a boat. Thought that was a fish. It's a
Aw.
boat.
I need this place engraved into my soul.
Agreed.
It's about time.
It's about time. Don't cry, I'm just a fish. Fish! Fish!
Don't
Fish.
cry.
Fish!
I am just a fish.
Crystals.
Ooh, fancy.
Okay, okay, okay.
The boats are all stuck there, but I can't go further. Oh, I have to walk against the current.
Going past, going past, going past. Not that one, the other one.
Don't drown.
Let me up, let me up, let me up.
Can you get closer to one of those patches of crystal?
Seems to be 4 points. Silvery, bluish.
Alright, give me 10 seconds. I'm gonna find out what this is. Keep moving, you're good.
Alright. Mushroom dance. Mushroom dance. Whatever could it mean? It means you've lived a life of sin.
Oh man. Just for once, can it mean that I won the lottery? Oh.
I'm gonna head upstream now and see if there's anything cool.
More boats that are stuck that way.
Oh, shucks. Yeah. Ooh, more crystal. Ooh, there's a beach over on the other side. sugar ants are coming around again. Oh boy.
I hate ants. Oh, one of the kids I work with thinks that syrup and honey are interchangeable.
Huh.
That is-
So he was saying that he always has to check to see if there's any honey in the Sprite.
What? Oh.
Huh.
And we're like, what? And he's like, gotta check to see if there's honey in the Sprite, otherwise it tastes bad. I'm like, oh, like the flavoring syrup they use? It's like, yeah. And I'm like, that's not honey. That is a Sprite syrup that they put into the carbonated water. And he's like, well, carbonated water tastes bad.
Mm-hmm.
I
Like,
have to
why would they even
disagree
make
there.
it like that? And I'm like, they run
Not
out
all
of the syrup.
carbonated water is made equal, I will say.
I agree, but I am a big seltzer fan.
That's fair.
I
Oh
hope
my
no more.
god, would get along.
More paint buckets.
You know the Pepsi Coke taste? I feel like if you put 5 different brands of lime flavored sparkling water in front of me, I'd be able to differentiate each one perfectly.
Damn.
Pointy.
Can't make it up there, so back down we go.
Aw.
I like Grape Crush.
Strawberry Fanta is
I-
one of my
This is a
favorites.
drowned man's face, reflected in the moonlit waters.
I feel like you have
Can
to
only
be
a
a
dead shepherd who has come
Sorry.
to drunk driving.
Oh!
I feel like you have to be of legal drinking age to drink Crush or Fanta. That stuff is intense.
Really? I was chugging Orange Crush from like a young
I
age.
know I'm being facetious, but like after I tried the European Fanta, I can't go back.
Behold, Damascus is taken.
Whoa.
Huh. So somebody's a scientist. I got
Yeah.
lost, and then drew with like this fungus or something because I noticed that it was like growing onto the sand.
Yeah.
I think we found what one might call the hermit's religious tunnel.
Mhm.
Also tons of mushrooms.
Yeah. Away from being a city.
We're riding.
And it shall be a ruinous heap.
Feels like religious texts. Why are the rocks spiky now?
I think they're supposed
more
to be
like
hanging
tentacles.
like moss or lichen or roots.
It would be roots.
Roots, probably.
Lichen is more often than not
Flat.
more
on
flat to the
rocks?
rock.
Well, into the waters we go. This game setting reminds me of Sons of the Forest without the gore. Yeah, valid. Oh man, another pit.
Yay! Get hit!
Wow!
So, where does your wife work?
In the
The
hole.
hole.
Oh,
Oh, hey. I think this is where it happened.
yes.
This is just Alan Wake in the dark place.
It's like that one game that we played for Halloween. Don't those like 4 different stories all leading to one thing?
Ah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
God, that's pretty.
I know. L- Honestly, this shouldn't be called a walking sim. This should be called a wallpaper sim because a lot
Yeah.
of these are just great wallpapers.
You just know there's got to be some interactive wallpaper made with just footage of this game.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of wives, I have 2 platonic wives that are both gender fluid. Nice.
Yeah.
All right,
Finish the caves.
Esther. Ooh,
Esther.
Esther.
It's
My
pronounced-
brain went for Scottish.
Esther. What? Why is it that every time my brain goes to a Scottish accent, I automatically make the sound oh?
It's just a great way to get into the accent. I keep attracting them. Pat, calm
Hell yeah.
down. All right, guys, left or right?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 paths, he entered the door on his left.
Well, there's
I was about
candles, so
Choose
we'll go with
go east to west.
That was the wrong direction, Stanley.
down.
The moon over the
Well,
Sanford
let's see. The
Junction.
candles are that way,
headlights
so
in
that's
the
definitely
retinas.
progression. So
Donnelly
check
drove a
the
grey
sensors.
hatchback without a bottom. All the creatures of the tarmac rose to sing to him. All manner of symbols crudely scrawled across the cliff face of my unrest. My life reduced to an electrical diagram. All my gulls have taken flight. They will no longer roost on these outcrops.
That is
The lure of
electrical.
the moon over the Sanford Junction is too strong.
Walk to the moon, dude.
Well, let me head over to the candles and follow those. Because he mentioned the candles before, so the candles feel like the right answer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Did you know all the narration of Stanley Parable Deluxe was recorded in 3 hours? Cool.
Really?
Holy hell.
Well, here's the thing, right? Most of the narration, because the original game is in the deluxe version,
Mhm.
so
It's just the bits that are added in.
exactly.
Okay, but what about Stanley Parable 7?
That was no, that was when the series fell off. I like the prequel Stanley Parable, The Bucket.
Right, of course.
Bucket Origins. Love it. The Bucket was the main character the whole time. Stanley was a nobody.
Until something happened to the bucket.
We don't talk about that.
Hey, walk 5,000 steps.
And I would walk
Walk
500.
500 miles.
Do we actually all do that at the same
To
time?
assemble our own version
Yeah.
of the
Yeah.
North Shore. We will scrawl in dead languages and electrical diagrams and hide them away for future theologians to muse and mumble over. We will send a letter to Esther Donnelly and demand her answer. We will mix the paint with ashes and tarmac and the glow from our infections. We will paint a moon over the Sanford Junction and blue lights falling like stars along the hard shoulder.
That's a defibrillator and a kidney dish.
Yep. Full of
Also,
Cersei.
I got
I have-
spoiled by Reddit, so I'm not saying anything.
So I have attempted to figure out every other option before deciding on this one. Those crystals have to be quartz. I have looked at every single type of crystal formation that can form in caves like those. And the only one that has those exact uniform patterns with the kind of cylindrical, squared body with the diamond-like triangle tip is quartz. They are the only species that can grow to that size with that rigid of a structure.
Neat. Anyway, I know I saw a bridge back this way, so I want to investigate it before I continue where there's more candles.
Mm-hmm.
We're soon at the end of this one, by the way, I think.
Hmm.
It
After
certainly
that,
feels like it.
yeah. After that, I would, if we can, do Home is Where One Starts, which was the one that I meant to recommend.
I already got the first tree downloaded and prepared for the thumbnail, so...
Well, technically the first tree is a sequel to Home is Where One Starts.
So we'd be going in without the information we need.
Yeah. No.
Come back.
So I
blue
say we
quartz,
just-
quartz, yeah.
Mm.
I'm just doing this so I can get back to where I was a little more
Come
quickly.
back.
I say we take like the 3 minutes it'll take to find it, download, and then play that.
It's
Cause-
very small download.
Because plus, we're not even at 9.
Yeah.
Alright.
It's
I
only
think I'll
been an
just
hour and
take
15
a little break
minutes.
here so I can get it found. What's the name again?
Home is Where One Starts.
Home is where one starts install. And that way it will be prepared when we finish Dear Esther. Let me just get chat visible again. Perfect.
Chat become invisible.
Chat, please hide.
My coworker will do this thing
Is that me?
where she's like, "Oh no, Ferrets is here." I'm like, "Oh no!" She's like, "Hide."
Everyone scrambles. Heard my brother go downstairs. I really hope he does not try to play the drums.
If I can't see you, you can't see me.
I mean, can't argue with that logic.
Yeah.
Chat is going with it.
Mm-hmm.
Get
It's
her!
very windy out here.
Once again, how do these candles survive?
It is extreme. Yeah. Excellent point.
These are extremely specific conditions. Those
Looks
certainly
like an
aren't English
amino acid
symbols.
chain.
Kinda does. That's a picture of something.
Or someone.
Or
If I stand perfectly still, they can't see me.
Drax.
I wouldn't miss the point. I would catch it before it goes over my head. My reflexes are too fast.
My reflexes are too. There's a joke that I used to do. It doesn't work just verbally. Hold on a second. Wait, before I say that, I'm picking up. I believe Esther got into a car crash, right?
Yeah.
yeah, there's no way she didn't.
Something about M5 driving from this place to that place 21
Exactly.
times. Somebody with a dented bonnet.
So,
Took
so
21 minutes
drunk
for the.
drunk driver. Okay, got it.
Yeah, there's something about drunk driving your way back or something.
There were chemical stains on the tarmac. The leak of air conditioning, brake fluid and petrol.
Yup.
He kept sniffing at his fingers as he sat by the roadside, waiting as if he couldn't quite understand or recognize their smell. He said he'd been travelling back from a sales conference in Exeter. He'd stopped for farewell drinks earlier, but had kept a careful eye on
Yeah.
his intake. You could hear the sirens above the idling traffic.
Okay.
Bless you.
Light from heaven shone around him.
Dress
Yeah,
you.
that was it.
God damn, Ferret's
Well
good
caught.
at this.
How are you so good at this?
It's ferret.
I can read.
Okay, but first off, we were
Ferret is more
walking.
literate than us.
We were walking left to right. No, right to left. Sorry. We were walking the opposite way of how it was written.
Second off, it was cave painting
From here,
lettering.
I can see
That
my
too.
armada.
Wait a minute, you're a Pokemon
I
fan
collected
and
all
you
the
can
letters
read?
I'd ever meant to send to you.
That makes
if
no
I'd ever
sense.
made it to the mainland, but had instead
That
got
collected
me.
at the bottom of my rucksack.
No, I can't read unknown.
And I spread them
but
out along
I
the
can
lost
read.
beach. Then I took each and every one, and I folded them into boats. I folded you into the creases, and then,
Oh, okay, I see.
as the sun was setting, I set the fleet to sail. Shattered into 21 pieces, I consigned you to the Atlantic. And I sat here until I'd watched all of you sink.
And the light from heaven shone around him,
And he
and
fell,
he
to
fell
the
to
ground.
the ground. That is a bird's nest.
Fall of Lucifer?
Possibly, though he does mention at one point, something about birds. Something about a seagull specifically.
Oh yeah, all my seagulls have left or something.
Mhm.
Hey, these are the boats.
Yep.
Unfortunately, I don't think angels know how to read.
Why are you doing that again?
Well, I don't know what I'm
You
supposed
really
to be
like
doing.
running.
Come back.
I don't know, following the path?
Yeah, the path literally walks off into the ocean, from what I could see.
No, go around. Go back to the little hut where we find the
Yeah.
candles.
We really
And then
need
just
to
keep
You
walking
have to
on that
walk-
path
Yeah.
because...
Walk around and walk up the mountain.
Ah.
Yeah.
Babe.
You walked off of a bridge.
Look, to me that looks like a pretty good, like, ending path to me.
Jube saw the ramp, and Jube said,
Water!
I don't want to do this no more.
There was a set upstairs.
Also,
Yeah.
there's stairs behind us.
Yeah.
You're in the path in the wood. At the end of the path is a cabin.
Yeah,
Then
YouTube
you see
emotes
him,
aren't...
Shia LaBeouf.
Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah, addressing the
I-
Twitch emotes on YouTube. YouTube emotes suck.
Yeah, I have to agree. Sadly, no one here played Slay the Princess. I want to.
Nope.
I've seen a bunch of playthroughs. That's about it, though.
When Paul keeled over dead on the road to Damascus, they resuscitated him by hitting him in the chest with stones gathered by the roadside. He was
I think
lifeless for 21
there was a fork
minutes,
behind you.
certainly long
Yeah,
enough
I
for
know
the
there's one
oxygen
that way,
levels
but I
in his
wanna see what
brain
this
to
way
have
leads
decreased
to.
Oh, okay.
and caused hallucinations
What
and
do we eat with
delusions
it?
of transcendence. I'm running out of painkillers, and the moon has become almost unbearably bright.
The reoccurrence of the number 21 seems very symbolic.
Oh, yeah.
Symbolic to what, though?
A lot.
He drove that road 21 times. It took 21 minutes to get there.
Oh,
He
this
was
is
dead for 21
progression.
minutes.
It's got a little cliff that's one way, so that's progression.
Yeah.
We'll go back this way first.
To the spoon, I guess.
To the spoon.
Because no one ever said what we could eat with a fork.
How many prongs does it take for something to become a fork? Because one prong is a toothpick.
I've seen some
Or a
little
knife,
two-pronged
depending on how wide the
forks.
prong is. Yeah, two-pronged forks. Also, tuning forks.
That is
Yep.
true.
Uh,
Yeah, but that is a different kind of fork.
The forks that you put that are like meant for skewering pickles.
Yeah, the little like
The
cocktail,
cocktail
forks or whatever.
forks. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so just 2.
I call them a torque.
Dork.
Okay, so 3 is your standard. What's 4?
A fork.
Regular fork?
No, but 3 would be a regular fork, no? No, you're
No?
right.
No,
4
that's
is a
a
regular
fork.
fork.
Yeah.
So 3
3
would
is
be.
one short.
Trident. It's
Trident.
A
What's
fork.
the what's the thing
Thrark,
called?
yeah.
What's the thing called?
Pitchfork?
That people. Yeah, pitchfork. That's what I'm looking for.
Mm-hmm.
What would be 5?
Out of 4 times. A rake.
Mm-hmm.
Rakes have more than
5
5.
plus
No?
is rake, because there are some that just have 5.
How about 7
Still a rake.
billion 4,001?
A very
Good.
big rake.
A comb.
World size
A very,
rake.
very, very fine comb.
Mm-hmm.
Fine comb, yeah.
Oh, there it is. I got
Or
my
a dead
flu
millipede.
I got my flu
Yeah.
vaccine today, and now it's starting
Alright.
to kick into my shoulder. I'm feeling the
What
ache.
about 0?
Yay.
There's a person standing
0
there.
times?
I've seen that silhouette appear and
That's just
disappear
another.
before.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking it's our guy hallucinating, maybe.
Oh yeah, it's
Sports.
possible.
That's an infection.
Yeah,
See,
people
now
in
the silhouette's
survival
gone.
scenarios will often.
I've begun my
Hallucinate
voyage
people.
in a paper boat without a bottom. I will fly to the moon in it. I've been folded along a crease in
More cave
time,
writings.
a weakness in the sheet of life. Now you've settled on the opposite side of the paper to me. You can see your traces in the ink that soaks through the fiber, the pulped vegetation. When we
And
become
he
waterlogged
was-
and the cage disintegrates,
was
we will intermingle.
proceeding.
On
When
his
this
shirt.
On
paper
his journey.
plane leaves the cliff edge and carves parallel vapor trails in the dark, we will come together.
Imagine if we get the prompt to fly.
Bird mode activated.
The only thing I do remember about this is how it ends.
6 forks with 7 prongs. That is 42 prongs. It can be whatever you want it to be.
How do we classify spork?
A
F
spoon with the bite
prongs.
taken out of it by a vampire.
Oh, that too.
More words.
Something coming, and
And
he comes
as
to
near
to Damascus.
to Damascus. That's it.
And as he on a journey to come near to Damascus.
And he.
And he.
If only Donnelly had
Was.
experienced this, he would have realized he was his own shoreline, as am I. Just as I am becoming this island, so he became his syphilis, retreating into the burning synapses, the stones,
The
the
eat nor
infection.
drink thing again.
Yeah.
Can I have a drink? She
So
was 3 days.
maybe I might be reading too much into this a little bit, but he keeps referring to this Donnelly. I think that we're the Donnelly. Maybe he's dissociated himself from himself.
Maybe.
Without sight? 3 days without sight?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's hard to see from up close.
It's sight,
Yeah,
I
perhaps
think.
without sight.
I can see it. Man, I think our sight's not that great.
Blind?
Well, we are in pain.
Mm-hmm.
Orc.
Oh,
Alternate path, yeah.
Returning to my car afterwards, hands still shaking, and a head split open by the impact. Goodbye to tearful aunts and traumatized uncles. Goodbye to the phenomenal. Goodbye to the tangible. Goodbye,
I'm a BRB
Wolverhampton.
real quick.
Goodbye,
I gotta
Sanford.
do a quick
Goodbye,
trade.
Cromer.
Alright.
Goodbye, Damascus. This cliff path is slippery in the dew. It is hard to climb with such an infection. I must carve out the bad flesh and sling it from the aerial. I must become infused with the very air.
Buddy, don't do surgery on yourself. You have no medical training.
Yeah, but like,
He did say earlier that he had like a med kit or something.
Yeah.
oh god, I love how the wall looks like it has stitches.
Yeah.
That's from the
No, that's-
rebar showing.
Yeah. It's the rebar. There's... And, faint... From? Was that from?
And came to.
Let
We
me
can't
climb
see
up
it
a
from this
little
thing.
more. No, we might have to go back to the shack to try and read it.
Or just outside the fence, I think that works. Like, just down here. Maybe further back. He came to... something
As I made my journey.
to Damascus.
Hold on, this is why I said I'm gonna go over to the...
It's impossible to make out.
Yeah.
Yeah. How does this man have so much paint?
I don't think this is real. And also,
Well, there's
if
a
you
lot of
came
empty
from,
paint cans.
I was going to say, and if it's not paint cans, like limestone
True.
Yeah.
makes weight.
It's bioluminescent, the paint. That's the right term, right? Something that
Yeah.
glows in the dark?
Yeah. So maybe it's like an
Uh,
algae or something.
Oh!
No.
Don't worry, I'll be back.
Come back.
Trying to read the text while walking is a bad idea.
Yes, it is. Especially when
I
you're
don't
on
think
home
it's
with
much
me.
of text anymore.
Yeah, it's become insane ramblings.
It has also
Yeah.
become very difficult to climb.
I mean, wind, it's probably super slippery due to the mud and moss.
Dude's got a broken femur,
That's also the
And
case.
apparently-
which is
just
one of
cut
the
his
bones
skull.
that is the most difficult to heal.
You gotta step away from that edge before I eat you alive.
Alright.
He was not drunk, Esther. He was not drunk at all. He had not drunk with Donnelly or spat Jacobson back at the sea. He had not careered across the lost shores and terminal beaches of this nascent archipelago. He did not intend his bonnet to be crumpled like a spent tissue by the impact. His windscreen was not star-studded all over like a map of the heavens. His paintwork etched with circuit diagrams, strange fish to call the gulls away. The phosphorescence of the skid marks lighting the M5 all the way from Exeter to Damascus.
Wait, turn to the left. I just want to see what the... No, the other side. I want to see out towards the sea. That is gorgeous.
Yeah, let me just,
Green shot? Yeah.
as I climb up this polygon mountain with all my might.
Apparently, some of those diagrams where it didn't look like letters or numbers are apparently Hebrew numbers.
Yeah, I did notice that.
am the Ariel. In my passing, I will send
Nice.
news to each and every star. Dear Esther, I have burnt my belongings, my books, this death certificate.
You're no longer in control, right?
Mine will
Yep.
be written all across this island. Who was Jakobsen? Who remembers him? Donnelly has written of him, but who was Donnelly? Who remembers him? I have painted, carved, hewn, scored into this space all that I could draw from him. There will be another to these shores to remember me. I will rise from the ocean like an island without bottom, come together like a stone, become an Ariel, a beacon that they will not forget you. We have always been drawn here. One day the gulls will return and nest in our bones and our history. I will look to my left and see Esther Donnelly flying beside me. I will look to my right and see Paul Jakobsen flying beside me. They will leave white lines carved into the air to reach the mainland, where help will be sent.
You got
Amazed
slow
this
fall
man
on those
isn't hit-
boots.
Yeah, I'm amazed this man hasn't hit any rocks yet, but he's about to. Oh, he turned into a bird.
A goal, perhaps?
A goat.
Perhaps.
So the game is about exploring some guy's trauma, I guess, so yeah.
It's a very pretty game. Sad, but pretty.
Very.
Okay, I have found what the wall paintings are. The words. It is Acts chapter 9 verses 3 through 9. Yeah. And as he journeyed, it came to pass that he drew nigh unto Damascus, and suddenly there shone round about him a light out of heaven, and he fell upon the earth, and heard a voice saying unto him, Saul, Saul, why persecutest thou me? And he said, Who art thou, Lord? He said, I am Jesus, whom thou persecutest, but rise and enter into the city, and it shall be told thee what thou must do. And the men that journeyed with him stood speechless, hearing the voice, but beholding no man. And Saul arose from the earth, and when his eyes were opened, he saw nothing. And they led him by the hand, and brought him into Damascus, and he was 3 days without sight, and did neither eat nor drink.
Oh, damn.
And
You couldn't have
Saul-
timed reading that better.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
Saul, after this whole like, hey, I'm Jesus, stop persecuting my people, turned into Paul. Who have we heard about? Paul.
Mm-hmm.
That's Dear Esther for you. That
That was
Yeah.
fascinating. Honestly, we need to give Jessica Curry specifically one of like the biggest.
Mm-hmm. The music and design of this game.
Yeah, the music's
Every
great.
single person who worked on this, absolute hats off beyond all mortal comprehension.
Yep.
Mhm.
The Chinese Room, I think that's the name of the studio.
Mhm.
At
Special thanks to-
cttextures.com.
Special
University of Portsmouth.
There's links
Valve,
to Valve.
Ayo.
Source modding community, and everyone who supported us. Yeah, this was made in Source, I think. It makes
Mhm.
sense.
It was originally like
Mhm.
a mod or something.
Mm-hmm.
All right, while we're waiting for the credits, every single person who is watching or participating, needs to take a drink right now. If you do not have a drink, go get up and get one. This
Alright.
is a mandatory thing.
Okay. I finished mine already, but I'll do it. I'll do it again.
I'll go get mine
Get a
sippy.
refilled. Oh, the
I have
dog's
Dr. Pepper.
watching me. I'll be right back.
Yes, he will. And the crack open another Gatorade. Oh, fuck, I am dizzy as hell.
I have returned with H2O
Good job.
and gum in my
You
mouth.
also returned with another Gatorade.
Yo. I have turned in my chair.
What?
And
Why
I
be-
return.
Why have you turned it in? What did it do?
Money laundering.
I see.
I returned to my head shaved.
Yeah.
What?
My VTuber's head was shaved.
So, Avi, there's this thing that we can do now. If you go onto the stream on YouTube and look at the chat commands, you can type those in and do something to Jube's avatar or the Christmas tree.
Oh,
Yep. Tree
And,
changes the lights, everything else does things to me.
Snip Snip changes the hairstyle, and there is like
A
what,
like a 1 in 6 chance that you shave me
6?
bald.
Yeah.
well, I have no
Yeah.
idea why, but every time I watch something live on YouTube, the chat on the right side is just blank.
Weird.
Hold on. Okay, is this game going to allow me to make this windowed so I can put it onto... No, it's not.
Also, yes, this game is about exploring some guy's trauma.
Mhm.
His wife dies in a drunk
Do you know if
driver accident.
the other game has a windowed mode? Because it's giving me a dialogue beginning, but I can't get it windowed or get it to OBS.
Huh.
Ah, there we go. I had to smack it like 12 times, and even then I missed all the fun stuff.
It's apparently just loading or something.
You know,
I
there
don't
was like a whole fancy audio thing where it was like, here's some dialogue, and I'm like,
When you open Void Stranger after the first ending.
no! Okay, it's not letting me do the window thing, so we're gonna need to hold on a second.
As you command.
That's so scuffed. Da, 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 da.
Let me just make
Oh,
sure
that
this
is-
audio is not going to be too loud. And then stream to Discord.
I'm
What
waiting
about
for that.
Stream 3 Discord?
No. 12 and a half.
12 and a half. Alright, let me just get my warm little cozy blanket shawl thing back on, because it is chilly in here.
I need to turn up the heat.
No,
I can bring you a blanket.
I'm just wearing a short sleeve shirt, so I was putting back on my blanket shawl.
Would you like blanket? I
I
have
am
literally
fine.
Old married
Stranger
couple.
endings are evil.
Yeah, avoid stranger endings are evil. Hold on, let me just reset the VTuber. There we go.
I'm just gonna say, Jube and Kai, you two are just an old married couple.
Oh, shucks.
Without the marriage or the old. But yes.
But no, the bickering though.
Find the 8 memories. Okay.
So if I
Oh
remember
my
correctly,
god!
you can put that on whenever there's an animatronic in your office. And they'll go away because they think you're one of them.
I have been brought a blanket, and it is being draped over me.
I'm making sure that your hands are free, but it's going over the legs. We can do this. We'll work together.
Tuck 'em in!
It'll take about 10 seconds. Okay.
Tuck 'em in.
Hot dog.
So fucking warm.
Hot dog.
Love you too.
It looks like a backpack GM,
Yeah, it's a backpack.
but I think it'd be
It's-
funnier if it was the FNAF 2 mask.
It's an
let me just
elephant
make sure
backpack.
the VTuber is actually in the right position. There we go.
It is.
As they sprinted across the house.
This is
Is this just fully open world wander thing?
yeah, open world wander and trigger voice lines. That's. But this time
Like
you
the
can
other one.
sprint.
A lot of garbage.
Nothing to say about the garbage?
Try going inside the hut. I think she has something to say in there.
Alright. Oh, tiny little flowers. Does this open? Right in
I
my
wish I
face.
could forget that smell. The smell of alcohol mixed with mold. I hated that trailer, even when my father was away at work.
Oh, also there are. Like, I don't know if you noticed before, it said like 14 memories, and now it said 8. There are different memories, amount of memories per location.
There's 8 memories in this trailer.
Yeah.
Yep, so we're gonna have to try and find all of them. Oh, items held.
What does that say?
The something parts of
Fortune.
Frontier?
Fortune.
Yep,
Fortune.
fortune. Boots.
Check the closet. I think there's
Sure.
something in the closet.
Yeah, I'm checking the whole room.
Yep.
Earhead.
Oh,
Knife?
knife.
Oh. I thought that was a closet.
Room.
That is certainly
one
a,
hell of
is-
a
a
bathtub.
tub.
Jesus fucking Christ!
Can you say tetanus?
Yeah.
Oh my god!
I can spell it.
Nothing to say about the closet.
No, I suppose not.
Oh, that's just that door. I can reach it from a different spot. Oh, hi,
again.
Will.
Welcome back.
I'm not Will. I'm Will.
What?
I can't make that sound with my mouth, Will.
It's easy, just do.
I have soundboards muted, so it's just like, ooh, floating emoji.
I also
Oh
have
yes,
some...
a knife, the British necessity. Yup.
It'd be a pain if you had to hit the TV button precisely. That's just
Oh,
inside.
It would be.
You don't, though.
Yeah. Is this a single wide or double wide? Looks like. Probably
Another
singles.
decrepit bath. Well, less decrepit, but still.
Yeah.
With a
It's still pretty
unshattered
nasty.
mirror.
Unshattered mirror,
Seems like it's-
rubber duck.
It's been a while.
Well, there's gotta be something to hold in here. What's that?
Hold on, I wonder if I can.
No.
No. Aww.
Look, this was the guy's first game. It's not that in depth.
I know, but still.
That's adorable,
Vanilla.
yet somehow terrifying.
It's
It's
just
gonna take
old.
over your soul.
Looks like Tattletale.
I had an
Yeah.
obsession with space. I thought I'd be the first astronomer to discover a planet beyond Pluto. I also thought birds could fly anywhere, even to outer space. To be a bird and to fly to other planets, I couldn't imagine a more perfect life.
Damn.
Yeah, come back here, let me look at the back.
It's
Oh,
right
hey,
here.
that's scriptures.
Oh.
The Book of Job. Haha, the guy who got sick, became ugly, and all his friends left him. And still, he was like, "Hey, God, help." And God's like, "Okay, Job, you're my favorite now," or something like that. I don't remember. It's been years.
It's either that or he was like the guy that Satan was convinced that he could make him hate God, and God was like, haha, try me.
I think we're talking about the same Job.
Yeah.
Maybe I check the
Uh,
yards or the.
Yeah, I think some of it is surrounding the like at least until you see like the number change, you're not in a different zone.
I
So
have a
probably
drink now?
outside and
Hell
stuff.
yeah.
Yay! I love walking through a door as I walk through the door.
Mm-hmm. What is the name of this game again?
Home is where one starts.
I mean, yeah, this used to be their home. We did
Mhm.
start here.
And I did see some swing sets out back, so I'll go check those out next.
Yes.
Okay, Dove, can you pipe down a little bit? Old Dove.
Oh no, I like his little sounds.
Reminds me of home.
Reminds me of my
Used to
babysitter's house.
We used to have mourning doves.
Mhm.
The trees right across from our pool. And they built a nest one summer. And I was obsessed with it. I watched it daily.
And then did they grow up to be evening doves?
Oh, I wish. No. But they would come to every funeral in the town. Oh, that
Sorry,
sky
Betty.
is gorgeous.
Yeah.
Sorry about any jerky actions. Not used to having a desk that I genuinely have to lift my arms slightly for.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna say it this time because I know Kai will kick me, but you know what I'm thinking,
I
Doob.
know exactly what you're thinking.
Mm-hmm.
Venture
Walk around the
further.
entire area. Yeah.
Like, you can explore this whole place.
Is it
So
a
why you
short joke?
confine yourself to
Yes.
the house? It was short-lived.
But ting. Wait, no. Hold. No, wrong one. I meant this. There it is.
Alright,
Go to the little shed.
I need a key. Or an axe.
I think it's a key. I think it's a key.
If only you could ask it a question. Imagine if we just spent the rest of the stream just sitting here on this log, looking up at the sky.
That's a vibe.
It is. Anyway.
Is that a pond? Or am I stupid?
Pond?
Oh no, it's just a is that a pond or is that a reflection?
Reflection.
And shadows and stuff.
Damn it.
I think there is a pond in this game, though.
Oh. Fence.
Don't run into sticks.
You run into sticks.
Turn into big stick.
I'm Jube. I'm sorry to say, but I think I must diagnose you with tree blindness.
Shut up. I want to go over there, but there's an invisible wall.
Tree blindness.
Shut up.
You're doing it.
Yes, but it's
Yeah,
because I'm trying to find the boundaries and paths.
Well, if we just have enough spoons, we can dig underneath the paths and underneath the boundaries, and then find our way over there.
Agreed.
Also,
And if we
Also-
just so happen to pop into the Central Park Zoo, no, we didn't.
Oh,
Got it.
understood.
no, we were here before.
You didn't see anything.
Also, tree blindness isn't not seeing trees. It's just not knowing what a tree is.
Ah.
Is that an actual condition?
We keep hitting on these trees.
What?
What's this place? Is this a
I almost never went into that old cemetery, but that morning I did. I guess I wanted to feel something, even if it was only fear. I was terrified because of a vivid memory. I remember I'd lost something important, and I realized it was near that graveyard. I gathered up all my courage, imagining how Princess Leia would act. Right as I stepped into the gates, I heard a ghost screaming at me. I ran as fast as I could, and I never looked back.
Paul.
That's what you want?
God, that's so pretty.
I know, this is another wallpaper.
You're gonna run through the wheat fields.
Again, we keep hitting all these trees. How are there so many trees?
Wheat.
Did you just
Could
say
feed
wheat?
all the horses.
I said wheat.
Oh, I thought you went French for a second.
Oh yes, let's eat all this wheat.
The Nintendo console?
You wish.
Do you
It's
remember
better
their
than
ad?
another kind of Wii.
Do you remember the ad campaign that Nintendo did with the two Asian guys showing up with a Wii to a random person's house and saying, "Do you
Wii.
want to Wii?"
No.
I remember the Wii would like to play.
No, that's the one. That's the one. Sorry, I meant we would like to play. That's the one. Not do you want to Wii?
That sounds more like a meme.
Yeah.
One streamer that I watch uses Wii to refer to peeing.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean that's
So
pretty.
I'm so glad it's not
common.
that kind of Wii.
Would you like to Wii? Wii U.
Wii.
Wii.
Wii U. We would like to Wii U.
Corrugated tin lean-to?
You can go inside that.
I once made my own fort in the woods and called it my mansion. I imagined it being this giant house with furniture and a TV. And I even had separate rooms for toys and for tinkering with computers. It was a place where everything was better. It was home.
Man. Wait, can I pick things up in here? Nah.
They always said, yeah, this is your childhood home. But no. You have to leave things exactly the way they are.
You remember the meme? Are we gonna have a problem? You better
Yep.
switch up that attitude.
Wii U, Wii U, Wii U.
Exactly.
That's what I was
DS is the
referencing.
cogs.
Okay, there's something over here.
Bane's non's having a strong colobondulance.
Abundance.
It's so good.
It's funny that in a decrepit grave of a house, I found something beautiful a stranger had left a long time ago. I would stare at it for ages after a bad day. I've tried over and over to draw it how I remember, but it's not the same. One day I'll find that stranger, and I'll say thank you.
It is very pretty.
So this is
Okay.
actually
It's
I
like
would've
spray
been-
paint.
a stencil.
Mhm.
It's a stencil.
Spray paint or a stencil. Well, yeah, stencil or something. It feels like those people who will like cover flowers in ink and then press them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Study
Study
the
the
stencil. Hey.
And it's spray paint.
You could
Hold on.
you could pick up the can.
Also, the voice for the player character
Mm-hmm.
is this was the developer's first game, right? It was his wife. Also, I got mixed up. There isn't any like zones. I just saw the items held and the other thing and confused the two.
Hmm. Understandable.
Crosses the road, immediately gets hit by a car.
Yeah.
Misfortune, no.
Aww.
Not little misfortune.
Okay,
Cross an
that
invisible wall.
has to be something.
Lake?
Yeah,
Water?
that's
Water?
I think the lake. I think that's the lake.
Fuck yeah.
What, the hay bales? Just to try and
I
claim the
wonder-
hay bales.
There's also a leaf pile, I think, and I want to go investigate that.
We used to
It's a bush.
We used to climb up the hay bales in the hay barn as a kid,
Oh.
but only if they were were like arranged in a stepping stone. If they were like freshly packed in a rectangle, we could
Oh,
not.
no. Those blew up.
No.
Pond.
That
Not
pond
like
was
that,
pure bliss
just-
growing up.
Like freshly stacked.
I can't remember if I had a fishing pole or not, but there definitely wasn't any fish. I didn't need to catch anything anyway.
There's the fishing pole.
I once spent an entire Saturday afternoon trying to climb on top of one of those hay bales.
There
just
it
so I
is.
could take a nap in the sun. When I finally did it, I was too happy to fall asleep.
You can climb a hay bale?
No, it wouldn't let me when I walked up to them.
Sad.
Big Sag.
I don't know why, I just love these walking sims that are just beautifully artistically done, but for some reason they're all just sad.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you're not gonna find one that's like, action-packed adventure.
Well, da 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 da.
Besides Stanley Parable.
Also, can I just ask us one more time to try and climb a hay bale? I know we couldn't do it with one of them, but
Da
we
da
try.
da 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 da.
Like that one that's closest to the pond, maybe.
Maybe.
Did you explore that hut there in the distance?
Not yet. There was a boundary. We don't know if it was story
The boundary
related.
that wouldn't let me go there.
No hail bale for you.
Oh no.
Hails Bales.
That sounds like a company.
There is a D&D party and a D&D campaign.
It's like Bell's
Critical
Hells or
Role
something.
Season 3. Yep, Bell's Hells.
Also, Hell's Bells is literally
Hells-
like a song.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why it would be Bell's Hells. For Critical Role.
Usually I think you can go out on the street. And
Yeah, I
go
tried
there.
walking over on the street and it wouldn't let me walk further. I can certainly try again.
Huh. Right. I remember. You can't do that. You can't. Yeah. Also, Ferret, the Stanley Parable Adventureline song is unironically a song that I go back and listen to often. Check the mailbox. I think that might be something in there.
A letter.
Social services.
Wait, did that say social services? Yeah, Louisa County.
Louisa County Social Services.
Huh.
Oh, I can't mess with the little flag. Boo.
No.
Oh.
Messing with
The guy-
people's mail is a federal crime.
Is it really?
Yes, it
Yeah.
is.
Here it is. In America. So porch pirates can be at least called the police on them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but oftentimes the cops are just like, yeah, we can't. There's no possible way to find this guy.
Yeah.
The post office can.
There is one story where somebody kept getting their packages stolen by like this one specific lady across the street, and she'd know because all of a sudden like she's wearing the jacket that she bought, or she's using the thing that the OP ordered, and so they decided to buy a large screen TV from the store, sneak it into their house, put up the TV, refill the box with like dog poop, and put a shipping label on it, and the lady took it and then came screaming at her that, like, she was a, like, POS for doing that, and she's like, well, I see who's been taking my packages, and her husband's like, not again. I told you stop doing this.
So,
Every time I hear
kleptomania?
that story, I'm just like, could be kleptomania, could just be she just doesn't
She
want to
wants
order her own
nice
stuff.
things and doesn't. She wants nice things and doesn't want to pay for them.
Mm-hmm.
The shed is locked, which means there's got to be a key.
Yeah. In fact, I think the key is, like, endgame, the last thing you need.
Then where do I go from here?
Hold on. Wait, hold on a second. Hold on. Oh, you can climb the hay bale.
Oh?
Good?
Yeah.
Which one? Where's that, like,
There-
ending?
There should have been like a reticle that you could click.
Huh. Is there
Which
any
hay bale?
specific hay bale, or?
I think so. I don't know which one it is though.
So just walk around all of them and wait for the thing to turn white.
Yeah.
Alright.
Right, not that one.
Oh,
There it is.
Baseball.
it won't let me go
That's
to
it.
baseball.
You can't.
Man.
But there, I do remember there is like a fence with like dog treat boxes under it that triggers another narration. It's like a
There's
broken
also-
fence.
Find that.
And there's also a flask behind
Yeah,
the
but-
lock.
Also, I don't know if you triggered this one already. Oh, there's another item. I don't know if you triggered this already, but there is a narration on the path down to the graveyard.
No, we did not get that one.
No. I
only got
kind
the
of
gra-
wandered up on the graveyard from beside it.
Yeah,
Which way is the graveyard again?
Past the
behind
house.
the house. Yeah.
That's the house.
Probably this way.
Yeah, but there is like a proper path up to it, which
I say we
triggers the
find the
narration.
graveyard and then we just walk.
Yeah.
Find the path.
That is a fairly large oven and fridge.
Okay, but the tennis ball?
Tennis ball?
Yeah, it's underneath that thing at the top.
That's a duck.
Quack.
Oh, you didn't pick it up until now.
I didn't think I
Got
could.
an-
There were other ducks I tried picking up but couldn't.
Got
I
any
think
grapes?
this is the path.
Ha.
Bum bum bum.
And he walked away.
I had walked around the woods
There
a
it is.
million times by myself,
Not just
but it
plastic.
felt different that morning. I thought about how ancient those giant trees were, and how they were probably the same size when I was born. It seemed so long ago when I was a baby. That morning was the first time in my life I realized that I was growing up.
Alright, let's find the lock shed.
We go back to the locked shed?
Mhm.
We don't have a key.
It
No,
doesn't
we have
matter.
to find. We have to find the dog food ones first. That's. You have to
Okay,
find
then
8 of 8
where's the
before getting.
Dog food one.
It's by like a broken fence.
There's an awful lot of fences.
I know, I'll try and be as detailed as I can. Because all I have right now is a picture. I think it's a fence near one of the other houses. Because it says something about the neighbor's dog.
So neighbor's dog is
It's behind the
probably
shack.
behind
Yeah, yeah.
this shack?
No, the little
That
shack.
shack?
I believe so.
Was this the one with the locked door?
Yep.
So past this is actually where the flask is.
Huh.
So I go a bit more to the left, I believe. I'd like to find the flask. He threw it very far, apparently. But we are looking for dog food first.
Okay, so hold on. Wait, remember the thing with the spray paint?
Yes.
I think that's where the dog thing is.
Hmm.
We need to find a fence that has not just like in the ground, has the two wooden. So not this. but
It's
it
like an
has-
actual fence, not just...
Right,
Yeah.
so opposite direction then.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the fence, I think, along here.
Yes, this fence.
You have to find, like, dog food boxes along under one of the fences.
Right, I'll start near the road.
I do believe they're like orange.
Yeah, they are.
Noted.
It's behind the shack, I guess.
Ah!
There it is.
The neighbor's dog was my best friend. I'd save
And
up
you can
all
pick up
my
the
money
box.
just to buy him food and to talk to him for a while. For some reason, though, he would never go past the fence. I would beg and plead, but eventually he would just run back home. Why was he scared?
Also, so the flask.
After walking around, I started to think. I started to feel brave. My father had hidden a key in his room, so I went to go get it.
Yeah, the flask is an optional one. I don't know where it is exactly.
I know it's behind the locked shed, like if you walk straight from it. You can find it past like a small hill, apparently. You mentioned something about having good aim. Or a good arm.
Probably having a good arm.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me, I got myself the hiccups somehow.
Hold your
Why
breath
don't
for
you get
20
it for
minutes.
yourself?
No
You should always get that
clue.
for somebody else. Oh. Okay.
Oh,
There it
Hey,
is. Now go back to the shack.
that was some sounds for sure.
yep, and then they vanished as soon as I picked up the key. So Kai, straight that way or straight that way?
Behind. So there's apparently a window in the shack.
Well,
Don't, because that's triggering the end. If you
so
go in, it
window.
triggers the end.
Or at least a gap where she could throw it out of. I think it's from the back. Hold on, let me check the thing that I saw. Flask, flask, flask. Yes. Narrator threw her father's flask into the woods. You can see the wooden fort in the background to help the location. You can
Okay,
walk from
so just keep going from this direction, I think.
Mhm.
The wooden fort would be the thing that's on the left, right?
That.
But keep your eyes down because it'll be in the. It'll be a little
Walk
silver
from the
thing.
locked shed where your bike is kept until you find it far back in the woods. I'm looking at the same guide as you, I think, Kai.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think we're all looking at the same guide.
It's in a bit of a clearing from the image that I'm seeing.
Yeah.
Mhm. So it won't be in any like vegetational area.
Yeah.
Just keep going
Alright.
the way that you were going.
And then this is
That-
the wall.
That's the
Okay,
wall, yeah.
so then we turn to the left.
To the left, to the left.
Everything you own goes in the box to the left.
But what about the box to the right?
That is.
Oh, I think that's literally it, right there. You got it.
That's
My
it.
father locked the shed because I stole something from him. All I remember thinking is if that thing was gone, my old dad would come back and things would be better. I was wrong.
Now, I don't know what else can be picked up, but I don't think it really matters because there's no dialogue to it.
I found all of it. Elephant backpack, letter,
We got it.
fishing, baseball bat, spray can, dog treat box, soccer ball, East of Eden novel, flask, glass slipper, duck, music jewelry box, wooden bunny, electronics do's and don'ts book, the Bible, the middle parts of fortune book which you picked up, the knife, and that's it.
Well, we have some time. Let's try and track down the last items.
Alright.
Slippers in the pumpkin field.
Pumpkin field. Would it be those orange things over there?
Yeah.
Cinderella makes sense.
Oh yeah, it does make sense. I didn't think of that.
So the glass here, because I saw a pumpkin in the picture.
Found it.
Oh,
The electronics do's and don'ts book is in the room with the computer inside the house. And East of Eden, I have no idea.
The East of Eden novel appears to be. Let me turn up the brightness for this.
It's in the room with the
By
computer.
a stone with red flowers or a tree with red flowers?
In the
with
that's it.
greenish grass.
Mm.
It's got like little pops of pinky red flowers.
Unless we really want the achievement, I feel like this one's just gonna be a wild
Yeah.
goose chase.
Yeah.
This does feel like
Wait, pause.
Maybe it's that tree.
Rockford's-
It might be that tree right there. No?
No.
No, that's leaves. It has to have the pink flowers.
Yeah, this is gonna take a while. I feel like
that's
That's
just
Like,
Let's
we
go
just
to the
continue.
yeah.
Oh,
You're on the bike now.
I'm on a bike. Whee!
Now you can travel further.
I see.
At that moment, all the invisible walls in my life disappeared.
Haha, get it?
But I would
Get
give
it?
to ride that bike one more time.
That's home is where one starts.
now the first tree.
Yeah. David Welly. One guy.
Amazing.
Yep.
Man, I'm so cozy right now.
I know, this is a very cozy game.
The song
And-
I need to start writing things down.
I
And
couldn't
the
find
first-
them.
The first tree is even cozier.
Fuck yeah.
Funniest thing.
Oh,
Did it just close automatically?
it closed itself, yes. Okay, let me get the next game up. Ah. Please stop full screening yourself. There we go. Now let's stream to Discord. Alright. We're in! The little fox paws!
Are you awake? I thought I heard you get up.
Yeah, I'm awake. Sorry, I just can't sleep.
Are you thinking about him?
Yeah, a bit. Usually get back to sleep, my love. I'm fine.
No, it's okay. What else is
Oh
on
no,
your
hold
mind?
on.
I don't know. It seems weird, but I had one of the most vivid dreams of my life. I saw a fox on a snowy mountain, just looking confused and worried.
How come y'all can't hear me in
Those
Discord?
eyes.
It shows my thing is green.
I can't get those eyes out of my head. She was running in the
Is that
windy
better?
snow,
No?
looking for something.
Do you think it has to do with you and what's been going on?
I don't know. It was just a dream, Rachel. They're not meant to make sense. A lot's happened the past couple days,
Should
that's
all be
all.
working.
Well, if you're
Y'all are
not
saying
going to
things
sleep
I can't hear
anyway,
it either. Hold
you should
on.
tell me. I want to hear.
All right.
Hello, hello, hello. RTC connecting. Oh no. Oh no, exactly. I'm in a voice chat where I can't be heard and I can't hear anyone. Never a good thing to happen in the middle of a stream. But this time it's not on my end, it's on Discord's end. I know you can't hear me in VC. It's towards the end, technically, that's true. Let me just try reloading Discord. Don't mind me all. Let's try this again. Thank you for the pat. Let me actually make sure the VTuber is connected, since I didn't see that pat. Ah!
Back, what's going on?
Okay, that all worked. Hi, apparently I just needed to restart Discord.
Oh, joy.
Fantastic.
Like all of your effects went at once on screen.
Literally everything, yeah.
I know. I reset it just because I didn't see the pat, and everything went off at once.
VTuber got traumatized in under a minute. It's been like 3 or 4 minutes for us.
Anyway, I asked before, how do you like forest creatures, Tube? I don't know if you heard that.
I love forest creatures, and no, I did not hear that.
And Ferret said a medium
rare.
rare.
And Kai went, what?
So how do you like our little fox friend?
I like it. I wish we could do the silly little thing that foxes do, where they dive into snow and then get kind of stuck briefly with their back paws in the air.
I wish we could scream.
We got a
like
guys
fox.
from Kai. Kai has been disconnected.
Oh no.
Oh. Oh, baby.
There's something you could do with him, I think.
So, not far from her home, she followed that path to something unexpected.
I'm glad it worked. Think.
Oh no, Kai,
Yeah?
I just restarted Discord entirely.
Oh. I'll be
Let's
fully
see.
honest. I wasn't going to rejoin until I got a message.
Aw.
She couldn't
I'm so
stay
glad you
though.
pointed that out.
She had to find her other 2 children. So she took that path. She followed it towards something ancient. Something with answers.
Actually, I wonder if I can... Do they have subtitles? Yes!
So this game is very stylistically
Fox
different.
looked high and low, searching for any sign of her cubs.
Remember
Points of light
seeing
showed the way to this
monsters
ancient
in
tree.
one place?
But this
It
is
was
the
as if
sequel.
each one had a story to tell, all their own. The land was trying to tell my story, too. I felt like I was right behind her the whole time.
Was
Did you say caboose?
I I said blues.
Oh.
Don't get
Like,
snatched
you know,
by birds.
loose goose.
Like the conjugated version of bless you. I say blues.
Contracted.
Contracted, yeah, that's what I meant.
Not to be confused with contracted, which means that they would be signed up to do something.
What would happen if someone was contracted to blues?
Well, it depends on what the pact is.
Yeah. Are those just baseball hats?
Yeah.
I think they might be. I have no idea what for though.
Or to make the fox look stylish?
Hat fox, hat fox.
Hat
What
fox.
I'm gonna do.
That was good.
Thank you, Kai.
Do you remember what my dad did for a living?
Wasn't he like a lumberjack?
That's one way of putting it. If wood was a canvas, then a carving knife was his paintbrush. Even after working a 50-hour week, even after his hands were more splinters than skin, he would bring home the nicest piece of Alaskan weeping cedar and make me toys. That wooden train was the first toy I can remember, and I loved it. I just knew from a young age I was going to be a lumberjack, like my father.
Sneaky fox. This is really fun.
Oh,
Ooh, there's a shiny over there.
go and check it out.
It'd be funny if we were to give a hat command just to give you a hat every so often. Hell yeah.
And there's like 5 different hats.
Yes.
I need to like make models for the hats and stuff, but
Please, can I just ask for one specific hat?
yes.
Sure.
Dove Dimmadome hat that goes
Yes,
well above the
I was
thing.
gonna say
It would
comically
cover the
large top hat.
commands
And then-
but it would be hilarious.
Newspaper hat. Like
Like-
the paper boats.
Oh
Like
yeah.
hats.
Also, hold on, this game is really loud.
Yeah.
It's probably
Also-
covering even our voices in stream. There
Newsy hat.
Another idea
we go. Newsy hat.
was just, instead of making 3D models, just transparent
PNG.
PNGs. To just like sticker over your head.
Climb the slide. Climb the slide.
Climb this side. Can I climb this side?
I don't know. It's a double jump.
Yes. Whee!
Sprackle.
Sneaky, 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 run!
So these are the markers you're following to the dig points.
As a kid, did you ever do show and tell in your class?
Yeah, I think I only did it once, when I was in the 4th grade. You know how my life was around then. I wanted to show my class what helped pass the time and distracted me, so I brought a dozen paper cranes I had made. I think I told everyone how badly I wanted to be a bird and fly, embarrassingly enough.
Don't be embarrassed. Every kid wants to fly. For me, it was another toy from my dad, a wooden boat. I remember guarding it so carefully in my hands as I walked into class. When I sat down, a group of boys immediately made fun of it. They asked which trash can I found it in, or why an ugly log was my favorite toy. When I got up, I didn't even want to tell them my dad had carved it. I said it was a joke gift my friends had given me.
Kids can be so cruel.
Some of them are. I shouldn't have let them get to me, but it did. It's amazing we bounced back at all.
Be blind.
Blindness
I'm telling
strikes
you.
again.
Once again, we keep running through all these trees.
There's so many fucking trees.
Hey, what's this game called again?
The first tree.
The first what?
Sorry, I think I heard static.
Yeah, exactly.
What's a invisible object not stated in the dictionary? 400.
Tauntaun is nailing me with snowballs.
Get bonked.
And fish.
Delicious.
Where are you from? Nineveh?
Oh, big jump.
Yeah, it's a jump. You could jump that.
VeggieTales Jonah movie.
Nice.
Now, do it just like you do in Nikki.
Whee!
Ice Road Trucker. In
What?
this case, it's a truck. It looks like it's made of ice.
Oh, yes. I heard nice road trucker.
No. Ice Road Trucker.
Mm-hmm. We collect so many stars.
Could pile them together and eat the sun.
I know. It's so stunning.
Just gonna casually do a little walk through these grasses. Alright.
You see that? That's your next digging thing?
My next diggy spot. It's digging time.
My teenage years were full of sketching, angst, and trouble. I wasn't popular or unpopular. Maybe just forgettable. I guess that gave me a sense of freedom. So I hung out with crazy kids, doing crazy things, even though I mostly just watched the chaos ensue. We did it all. Put fireworks in mailboxes, hide roadkill in people's garages, break windows of the barber shop at Anchorage. My dad was furious, but he was so busy working he couldn't do much to stop me from going out.
I think being an adult means there's no one to stop you making hard decisions. He had to make a living, and he couldn't be in two places at once.
There we go.
Yeah, I realize that now. But at the time, I was sure he was more interested in growing his business than what was going on with me.
Whee!
The Nikki Infinite? I don't know her. I only know Fox.
Only no fox.
That begs the question. What does it say?
Cow?
What's that?
Hmm? Hold on, what was that?
There's like a butterflies plus double
Butterflies and
jump.
double jump. Ooh, there's butterflies over here.
Does it make you honk? And do they
Maybe?
carry you? Because if it makes you honk, then you're part goose. Congratulations. Welcome
Let's
to your
try
goose
it.
heritage.
Oh. They do give you a mild boost, at least to the first half of your jump. And I'm gonna check out some of the stuff over here first.
Random police car?
Yeah,
That
random
was a police
police
car, right?
car.
Probably because this kid was kind of a delinquent. Or he hung out around him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hey, there's more shinies. Hold on. I'm gonna
There's
handle
your
the
next-
rest of the stuff before I go handle the butterfly jump.
Keep believing the stars, and my brain keeps trying to spaz
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, I'm gonna work on them. I've got to take care of other stuff
He
first.
was working another late night, and my friends were over, saying how bored they were and how they had come all the way out to my house for nothing. One of them mentioned how that old, ugly beyond belief truck was still in the garage, and how we should take it for a spin. I was only 15, so I kind of fought it for a while. The next thing I knew, we were craning around the mountain path, rocks spitting onto the sides of the cliff, while my dad's cringeworthy bluegrass blared out the speakers. I drove while my friends were in the back of that yellow and purple truck, throwing beer bottles and trash at anything remotely interesting. Felt like I was soaring in the air with borrowed wings. But all good things have endings. A cop outside of Eagle River
That's why
pulled
the
us
cop's
over
here.
after he saw us in a bottle rocket into someone's yard. What followed was a long night of talking
get
to disappointed
Chinese?
Yes,
adults and
I'm
feeling
working on
smaller
it.
than ever.
Hold on. No, I missed it. I'll handle those over there first. I'm trying my best.
Oh, that was a sigh of relief that these are finally going to get grabbed.
Mm-hmm.
That was in response to the please get shinies.
Because you walked right past them.
Yeah, I didn't want to say anything. I mean, I was going to, but then Kai did, so.
Fox Nikki.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, yes.
In
The
Fox City,
new-
Nikki.
The new
Infinity
magic
Fox City.
outfit.
Infinity
Got it.
Foxy, no!
No! Ah, yes, the new magical outfit. The one that lets you turn into foxes.
Can you grab this one? Jump onto the...
Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Because that's what they're telling us to do. Oh, I missed one.
You can jump down and grab it.
And then I need to go get the butterflies again.
Mm-hmm. But that's okay, because we know you can make it.
She's like, come here, butterfly friends on a leash.
They give you a little windy boost.
Come on. There. Go. This is very pretty.
I know.
Is
Can
there
I go up the
anything
little
up
mountain to
here?
the mountain to the right from
Ah,
Yeah, there's something up there.
something up there. Funniest thing you can do with your VTuber.
Bald.
bald?
Bald.
And
But
then
also the fact that I have the 3D model, I could do MMDs with it.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
I love how
Also-
we all said bald.
Also Bonk. Bonk is a favorite of mine.
Bonk is very funny.
Also fish.
Fish is my
Fish
favorite.
is
of-
very funny.
Well, I don't know why or what it is, but anything to do with fish other than eating fish is just inherently funny.
Yeah.
Mhm. It's known as shock factor humor.
And there's also the hilarity of the sound.
Mm-hmm.
Fish!
Hello, everybody. My name is Markiplier, and I
And
am
welcome.
a fish.
I need to get it over there. Okay.
Also, it activates when you jump,
When you
Yeah.
jump, yes.
even if you're not trying to do double jump.
I think that's what it was for there. Yeah, it was just for that one little thing.
Probably grab it.
Whee!
Nice.
And I saw
there's another-
a digging spot
Yeah,
over
exactly.
here.
Diggy dig dig. That was-
Fun fact, an NPC named Fish was a demigod and killed by one of the gods. In your D&D campaign, right?
No, in real life.
Huh.
Is this group mythology? No.
They make NPCs?
After he drove me home from the police station, I blew up at him, saying how I never wanted to be like him, how I was gonna be someone and leave that hick icebox for good. He just looked forward at the road with tired eyes. I took out that bluegrass tape from the cassette deck and chucked it out the window. In my sage teenage wisdom, I thought I had proved the ultimate point, but my dad had a different idea. He slammed the brakes, slowly bowed his head while gripping the steering wheel, and finally looked at me. All he said, like it was a polite request, was, "Make this right." I sat there in silence, fuming, but I eventually got out and combed every square inch of the woods, muttering profanity after profanity. I found it 30 minutes later, near a small waterfall off the road. I went back to the truck, put the wet tape back in, and sure enough, it worked. We didn't speak another word to each other the rest of the night.
Wow, I knew you were a crazy teenager, but
It's hard to
I think
believe
it's
his
the
life
waterfall I have to go to.
surprises me too. It's like I didn't really know who that kid was back then. I bet my dad thought the same thing over and over. It's almost like he was saying, "Make this right," to himself, more than to me.
Why is this guy following the fox again?
I don't think the fox is real. I think it's more just our guide in this.
Walking our way through his memories or something. Or their
Yeah.
memory,
Mm-hmm.
as the two of them.
I think you can just jump from midair. No, you missed it.
You know, I don't know what I'm trying to jump to. It's not really clear.
Or maybe just jump to the butterfly and keep it.
That does seem to be what it's leading up to.
Oh yeah, then I can grab multiple butterflies.
Butterfly stack. You can get 3 at once.
Yeah. Well, 9 at once, because each of these is 3.
But 3 stacks. And then you can jump really high.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, and I can't get that last one without jumping.
No,
Okay,
no.
so-
You go around, walk around the cliff, and then fall down.
Right.
Nice.
Beautiful.
We are so unbelievably shiny.
We are so powerful.
Now we have to get up on this cliff somehow.
Thank you, Will.
That's why we need the 9 butterflies.
Up. Whoa!
That was cool.
Fucking shit.
Now don't fall off.
Yeah, I figured.
That's, I'm going to assume, the truck that he crashed.
Probably the truck, yep.
Well, didn't crash. You got.
They got pulled over.
They got pulled over, I meant, yeah.
And I think I need to get the 3 butterflies again to go over there.
Why?
There's a high ledge.
So,
And I think that's progression.
but we used the 3 to get up onto the ledge.
You can recollect them.
We get back up onto the ledge we were just on.
No, a different ledge.
Oh.
It's across the clearing. And to me, it just made sense to get all three and head over there.
Yeah,
You could say the fox is his spirit animal. Yeah, it does kind of read like that.
that does make sense.
10 minutes, by the way.
We can do this game again on Thursday.
That's true.
And then jump to another game.
Keeping an eye out for anything to dig.
My friends would laugh about that night and talk about how crazy it was. And I laughed along, pretending it didn't bother me. But it did. I imagined my friends growing old in the bush, unable to find that thrill in those godforsaken ice fields. It's like those mountains were a literal wall, keeping me from leaving, where all I would have to look forward to are lumber yards and evening beers. I had to climb over. That was my
Is
only
right?
goal for a long time.
Done.
Yippee!
It's done.
You don't want to go to school on Friday? Well, too bad, you have to.
Alas.
Unfortunately.
If there was some way I could take my love of drawing and turn it into a way of escape, nothing would make me happier. I wanted to create instead of tearing trees down. I wanted to move to the lower 48, not because I hated it there in Alaska, but I hated the idea of it. It's like all of that spite inside me had created this monster which followed me around my whole teenage years. I put so much energy into doing what others didn't expect of me. Why did I do that?
There's one fact you're forgetting, though. If you didn't have that fire in you, we probably would have never met.
You're absolutely right. Maybe the destination is all that matters in the end. But then why am I awake? Why am I seeing this fox go on her journey? And why can't I stop thinking about my dad?
Kanton, after this week, I also have winter break. Congratulations, school schedule. I'll go to school on Friday. It'll probably be easy classes. I mean, my district has a half day on Fridays. Or on this Friday. Every Friday would be nice, but no.
I'm gonna go to sleep. I got this dentist
Night,
appointment
Will.
tomorrow.
You got it.
Nighty night.
Yeah.
Night.
Sleep well.
Sleep well.
Sleep well.
My favorite history class I've ever taken was my world history class in 11th grade. And our Fridays are what we called hard days because it was usually the end of our unit because we had a unit every week, which was absurd. But we would usually watch like a 30-minute short film, or in some cases a full movie, about a thing that we had learned about. And usually it was something horrible. And by God, did that class make me cry about 100 times. I collected 50 stars.
Yay!
I learned a ton about that.
Almost
learned a ton
overshot that.
Almost overshot it, yeah. My school gave us an awful lot of documentaries about the garment industry, like clothing and stuff, and specifically about fast fashion and how terrible it is. Hold on. What do I do? Oh.
You have to catch it? Okay, so that's one of three. You need to find
Yeah.
2 more.
Anything back here? You know, I think it's because I went to one of those all-girls schools and they're like, We want to make sure you guys know how toxic and abusive the fast fashion industry is, so that you guys try to avoid those.
Oh my gosh, it was a camping tent. Odds I miss camping. Like, I had some crazy experiences when I went camping, but I wouldn't miss it for the world. Jube knows one of those stories.
Yup.
Did you guys know I almost died because a generator exploded?
No.
I've probably asked this before, but I'm going to ask it again. Kai, are you okay?
I mean, I'm alive, so yeah.
No, but are you okay?
I mean, I
Are
would
we
prefer...
ever okay?
Yeah, I would prefer terrible things stop happening. But yeah, I'm good.
Alright.
Like the bear in the woods that keeps coming up to your neighborhood. You
On
cannot
our
stop them.
property, there were old abandoned pieces of a shed and car long left unused. I used to ask him all the time who those people were that left all this junk. And I'm sure he got so tired of hearing it that he made up some elaborate stories how a brown bear ate them and haunted the woods afterwards. What's funny is I think it made those people seem more real. Growing up thinking they were still hanging out like they couldn't say goodbye. I used to tell my friends how I could swear I saw spirits move near the water, and that always freaked them out. I guess it didn't bother me, because the way I saw it, they were normal people with old cars and sheds, just trying to figure out how to survive and be happy in the middle of nowhere. It was a cool thought that they didn't want to leave, but I was a weird kid.
Well, you
Part
had
of that
good
table,
company
cool.
since those ghosts like living in a place where they were brutally devoured.
Nice.
Oh, did you get the last one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought I almost overshot it, then I heard the ding ding and went, oh, phew, I didn't.
Oh.
I'll head over there in a bit.
Yeah, we only have 2 minutes, and I don't think we'll have time for the full dialogue. We have time to make this jump.
Whee! And give us a good look over the forest.
These are some funky looking trees.
Mm-hmm.
Since I read a lot of folkloric stuff for my writing and stuff like that, I've been looking into other culture stuff. One of the
Even
things
if
I've
we're
been
most
looking at
distant,
is
at the
Australian
times when I
legends.
detested him the most, he kept reaching out. For a year straight, he asked me every week when we were going camping. I thought he was just dense. Eventually, to shut him up, I agreed. We carried out the worn lawn chairs from the garage and set up a cinder block campfire at the site we'd always used behind the house.
Alright, this game doesn't have
We
autosave,
walked
so I'll
down the
have to start
mountain
over
path,
from the beginning.
talking in the warm sunshine we only got a couple
Does it not
months
have a
of the year.
regular save?
Nope.
Those 3 obsidian rocks shimmered alongside the shore, almost like sparklers pressed against a dark window. I'll never forget that wet stone on my feet, or how those massive mountains looked even bigger in the lake's reflection. I felt small, but grateful. As the sun set, my dad found something I hadn't seen for a long time. The tree where I'd made my first carving when I was 6. I hadn't even carved it. My dad had helped me, but I still called it my tree. Something about seeing my name there made me open up, and we talked about everything that night in that old camouflage tent. I told him how much I loved sketching and design, and how it would be a dream to study architecture in Seattle. I told him how I didn't get along with my friends much anymore, but that I didn't mind being alone. He told me he was there for me, And he joked that if all he had to do was write my name on a tree to finally get me to talk, he would have left me carved logs with novels on them in front of my room every morning. I don't know why it took me that long to realize it, but it was then I knew how much he had sacrificed for me.
It's 10:30.
And we shall leave the stream here. Thank you
The
all
most
for watching tonight.
cinematic fucking shot possible.
Yep. Thank you all for watching tonight's stream. If you liked what you saw, feel free to subscribe. We stream Tuesday and Thursday nights, starting at 7:30 p.m. EST. Feel free to subscribe if you want to be notified when I go live. Thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you in the next stream. Goodbye!
Bye, chat.
See ya.